spoke with people in the community. Some say they wouldn't mind paying a little bit more for better water operations if that limits the water disruptions. Others are waiting to see if the new manager will deliver. Now we spoke with the new manager, Ted Henifin, who says a rise in rates can't be ruled out.
I just want clean water, I want to know what I'm drinking.
Walter Hill has lived in Jackson for 18 years. All he wants is clean drinking water. But at what cost?
Depending on how much. I'd rather have clean water, and not to have it and pay more.
Ted Henifin, a third-party manager, will now be operating Jackson's water plants, which means changes to the system are coming.
I can't say anything to restore trust. It's going to be, can I deliver through this team of professionals?
He's a man from Virginia with 40 years of experience working in public works and working for the U.S. Water Alliance, where he spent time helping give money to disadvantaged communities. With a $2.9 million budget, Henifin says he plans to bring a different perspective with his extensive knowledge and contacts. He also plans to involve minority contractors.
Getting the right engineering consultants, the right eyes looking at it, the legal folks, the community engagement piece. We would like to do a lot more community engagement around how can we leverage these investments to make sure that these contractors are putting some of those monies back into Jackson.
His main goal is to get Jackson's water system completely functioning. Early September, city and state leaders declared a state of emergency after extreme flooding damaged Jackson's water plants, leaving 160,000 residents without clean drinking water.
Jackson has suffered, and the citizens, we're really focused on the 150,000, 160,000 people that depend on that water. No one should be without water, safe drinking water at any time.
He wants to end the disruptions of water and tackle billing issues. With all of the work he has cut out for him, he says a rate increase in water bills isn't off the table.
I'm not going to say no, but I'm going to say it's definitely not going to be a rate increase that would impact everyone across the board.
Henifin says he's committed to making sure water is affordable.
If you're already paying, folks at the lower end of the economic strata in Jackson are already paying 6, 8, 10% of their income on water. That's just not sustainable, and it's not even fair.
If they have to go up and they guarantee us clean water, then I would take that proposal.
Henifin says part of the work that he's done with the U.S. Water Alliance has focused on water equity and giving people clean drinking and affordable water. He says he's going to be doing everything he can to make sure that the people who are low income don't suffer from rising rates. Tonight we're live in Jackson. Michaela Franklin, 16 WAPT News.